boy. We're gonna make it?
I'm watching the trailer on this tree.
Oh.
You got that one too.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you almost...
Yeah, I purposely cut that one real tight.
Okay.
Am I gonna clear that one?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Crew, made it. Now we have to go back in there.
You about ready to go for a walk?
Yeah. I put my gloves on.
Good idea. Let's go down to the river.
Down by the... Okay.
Yeah, cut the singing.
Yeah.
Well, today it's warmed up to about 50 degrees. There's some really icy spots, so we got to be careful where we're walking, especially where the cars have compacted everything. But we're going to make our way down to the river over here. This is a Teton? It is, yeah. The Teton River.
Right, because it's the Teton ski place up there. So.
Right. I see a set of tracks down there, and I wonder what those are.
It's probably slid down on their butt and made it across there.
Let's go check them out.
Maybe over there.
Yeah, maybe.
You go first, Rick.
Over there. Down there's an easy slope. Let's go take that. You can do it.
Yeah. Me and Snow don't get along.
We should have brought our walking sticks.
Yeah. Or, what are those things they use for ski?
Trekking poles.
Yeah. Ski poles. Or snowshoes. We have snowshoes at home.
Yeah, we could have used our snowshoes today. Would have been much easier. But to tell you the truth, we didn't anticipate being in the snow. We kind of thought that the snow would have been higher elevation right now. But man, is it beautiful. I'm not complaining. Let's check out these tracks. Well, these are those tracks, and it's impossible to tell what they are because they're all blowing in. It looks like they're deer tracks, though.
Yeah.
This may be a single set of tracks here, so it's probably just a buck. Well, not just a buck. Not in the Rockies. I'm just kidding. But it's probably a buck because they're pretty, they travel alone this time of year.
Are you in the picture? Shoot.
Well, the fishing in this river would probably be pretty good.
Probably.
Well, we're very mindful of bears right now because a warm day like this in the spring, this is the kind of day they come out of their, well, pseudo-hibernation. I guess they kind of come out during the wintertime once in a while from what we've heard, but today's the day where they would be up and grumpy and hungry. A friend of mine gave me a fly fishing pole, and I haven't fly fished since I was a kid, but I think this would be a good year to try that out. We'll have to get back up here and give it a shot.
Okay, folks, the letter for today is the letter A. If you see that A shape on the trees, that's an aspen tree, not a birch. But there you go. Where every branch comes out, it makes an A shape. You see it? That stands for aspen.
Well, we both ended up with snow in our boots. Should, you know, I left my high top muck boots at home. When I thought about bringing them, I thought, nah, we're not going to need them.
Me too. Those are perfect. They go all the way up to here.
Yeah, they would have been great.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, our trailer's got a bit of a forward tilt to it. It's not as bad as it looks, but it doesn't matter too much because when we're, for short-term use like this, a night or two, we don't care. But because we sleep across the back and not lengthwise on the trailer, and our bunks are pipers, so they cradle you in, it doesn't make any difference when we're sleeping.
Do you want to see a weird thing pinned to a tree?
Yeah, what?
Over there. What is it?
Oh, somebody had a target, not a target, they've been shooting the tree.
Oh.
See those pellets? That's such a bad thing to do. It kills the tree, you know. See, the tree's trying to heal itself too. You see all the pitch down in here? So people shoot at this tree all the time. Look, it's just full of shotgun pellets. And this is probably for slugs here. They're probably shooting handgun and stuff. I've probably mentioned this in earlier videos, but when I was a kid, starting from when I was about 6, we lived out in the country in eastern Washington. No trees. My father planted over 500 trees on our 10 acres. And at first they had to be watered with buckets for about the first year or two, the little saplings, until he finally got an underground irrigation system. 500 trees, all kinds, poplars, blue spruce, Chinese elm and locusts, and just Russian olive, lots of Russian olive for the game birds. But you see, we had to water those trees by hand with buckets. So when I see trees that have been misused, it really ticks me off. You know, I really learned to appreciate trees as a kid. You can see the willows are just starting to bud, just beginning, promising things to come here. I better get over closer to Linda. Here in the dense brush like this, I don't want to be too far from her. In case of animals. Huh, there you are. Linda says she's looking for signs like Animal Crossing, stop sign, caution, sharp turn ahead.
I'm looking for signs of wildlife, like wolves, deer, squirrels, and also looking for game trails. You can see them in the snow. There's a game trail over there.
Looks like an animal bed here underneath the tree, about the size of a deer. There's probably other ones around too. That's a sign.
Yeah, cool. Now let's go cook.
You hungry? You must be. Okay.
So what are we doing?
We're going back to cook, but...
You ever see those quirky, gadgety, yet maybe usable things in a sporting goods store, you know, for camping or hiking or being outdoors? Well, we saw one that kind of looks like that. It's a, well, you'll see, because we're going to use it to cook on.
Yeah, you see things and you go, I wonder if that would actually make life easier, make camping more fun, or if it's just not good at all. So we bought a couple of items. Actually, we bought like a half a dozen things, but we brought 2 of them along on this trip just to try out and see if they're like okay or not okay. Let's go check them out.
Yeah, and it was cheap.
Yeah, they had to be cheap.
Yeah. Okay. This is that lightweight table, huh? Comes in a nice lightweight carry bag. These are the base. Does it do that? Now, the tabletop parts. Beautiful blue aluminum. Does that go in there? And, oops, that came apart. Okay, I'm having trouble with this part. Let's see, does that go in there? Table goes this way. Is it a Rubik's Cube? Okay, wait, let me start over. I can't. Boy, it's noisy, sucker, isn't it?
It came apart again.
Oh, is that why?
Yep. So far, this one is losing. Of course,
yeah, it said easy setup.
Okay, one more time. You can feel it snap in. Yeah, it's just a matter of doing it right. For just holding your drinks, you know, holding your coffee and things like that next to these camp chairs. What did we pay? About $20 for this? Well, it's made by Trekology. We'll put a link in down below this video. You got to watch us learn how to do it. Okay, let's show them what else we brought along. For years, Linda and I have used this little wood stove. You can see it's not very big. This is maybe 7 inches across the top, and you just feed sticks in here. It's about big enough for one good sized steak on top. And down here you'd feed your wood in, your short pieces of wood. The problem is that this doesn't hold enough to be able to cook on coals. You can't put enough things in here. You can't stack it high enough. It just falls out the front. So it's hard to cook on coals, and we wanted something slightly larger. So what we just purchased is this stove. It's really lightweight. It's stainless steel, really flat. And it's just a matter of putting this one together. Instructions, don't need that. No, but seriously, let's see here.
And there's a bigger version of this stove or grill, whatever you want to call it, that I was interested in. And then I saw this small version. I thought,
might work for us.
Yeah. If we can figure out how to put it together.
Huh.
Did you do it?
I think I did, yeah.
Oh.
And then this goes on top. Now the one thing that I noticed on this one that we don't have on the other one is that you can't feed sticks from the side here. So you can still feed it, but you got to hold it up with a stick and throw another stick in. But the reason I thought this might be good is because we can make a bed of coals down in the bottom to cook the steak. Let's see how it works. We brought steaks.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's getting there. By the way, this piece on the back is not part of the stove. It's just a wind deflector that you use around, your campfire or your cook stove, whatever, just to deflect the wind. But this is doing all right. By the way, the stove was $16 from Amazon, including shipping. I expect that the hot flame, especially from from charcoal it's really hot. It's probably going to warp this metal. It's probably going to warp the grate cooking on it, but that's okay. As long as it continues to work, it'll be all right. Most of these things warp a little bit from the heat. As for the little table, I wouldn't set anything expensive up on top of it. I wouldn't put my laptop on top of it and walk away.
Yeah, but you put ribeyes on it.
The table's okay. It's not. I don't think it's going to last a long time though, but it's working for this. You know, one of our viewers told us that by preheating the water a little bit, by setting the kettle on top of your heating stove or just making sure it's out in the sun or something that preheats the water a little bit, it makes this type of coffee maker brew really fast. And they're right, it does. This thing only takes, from the time we turn it on until the cup is full, is only about maybe 3 minutes total. So it's really fast and it saves a lot of power that way.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Linda. One thing about these K-Cup coffee makers is like this is was drawing 1,000 watts until the water in the K-Cup coffee maker boiled, and before it started putting the coffee in the cup, this actually shut off. So these K-Cup coffee makers are actually really efficient. Finally found a good place to use a Mr. Buddy heater in a tent. It's working there anyway. Puts out too much moisture for using inside the camper. I noticed you ate all your ribeye.
Well, I had to because you had your eye on mine.
I was surprised I ate all that. So what's for dinner?
I'll make some soup.
I was just looking on a map, and up above us is Teton Ski Resort, which is closed for the season. They didn't have enough snow.
They closed early.
We've never been up there.
Yeah, go figure. There's a road that we haven't been on.
How does that happen?
We're going to go and see what's at the end of the road.
What you got there?
Chicken breast.
Okay.
1 can. Just dump the whole thing in. Oops. There you go.
What's that?
And, oh, I love this. It's Margaret Holmes tomatoes, okra, and corn. Dump it in. And you mix it up. It makes a great soup. Filling, tasty. And if you have some kielbasa sausage, before you do this part, cut up your sausage and brown it in that pan. And then throw in the rest of the stuff. Ooh, that's good. And I like it because it doesn't, if you're heating it up inside your trailer, there's no oils and cooking odors spreading through your little trailer. Then, I like to add some of this. That gives it a nice flavor. Ooh.
And it's got a lot of flavor. It is really, really good.
And we just wait for that to heat up and then we can eat it. Oh yeah. Okay. A bowl of that and some sourdough bread or healthy toasted dry as birch bark bread.
You're talking about Dave's bread, right? We bought that because it's healthy and it's almost inedible. Hey, it's good for you. But,
yeah, it's good. We'll put lots of stuff on it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go eat.
Okay.
Well, we woke up to another windy morning here in the mountains, kind of gusting 50. But we want to drive up to the top of this road and just kind of see what's up there. It's only a few more miles. Okay, well, we may not go up to the top because it's windy and it's icy and it's uphill and we're towing. So we might just turn around here ASAP and head back down. We'll see.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think we should go any further.
Got no choice now. I can't turn around. Having a hard time maintaining traction here, towing this trailer up this hill.
find a spot to turn around.
Yes, will do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They didn't plow the pullouts.
Good four-wheel drive, but I'm just barely maintaining any traction. It's hard to tell from the video, but we're going up. See a vehicle pulled over up here. Maybe we can turn around. Yeah, turn around.
Yeah, attempt to turn around. Yeehaw.
Oh, that snowbank.
Oh,
Woohoo!
made it.
Yeah, turning around, it could have got stuck in the snow back there. Okay, we want to go downhill real slow now.
Okay.
Maintain control here. And it is windy.
Yeah, look at it blowing.
Well, we didn't make it up to the top, but that's okay. We'll do it another time.
Yeah, like maybe in the summer.
You think?
That's what's out my window. Yikes. Those folks at the turnaround spot had their
Snowmobiles, yeah. They were
their snow machines.
getting ready to go riding. That was a good sign to turn around and come back down. It must get worse above there. Well, hey, we're glad we just got down out of that. Boy, it got bad in a hurry. Would have been okay just for a car, but not for towing the trailer up there.
What did I say? Oh, this is nice. Went to whoa. This is not nice.
That's right. Exactly. Hey, thanks for coming along on this trip, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. See you around.